What is California's Proposition 65 warning? Imagine walking into a store and seeing a label that looks like it belongs on a science experiment. That's often what you see with California's Proposition 65 warning. This law, officially called the Safe Drinking Water and Toxic Enforcement Act of 1986, is one of the quirkiest and most detailed regulations in the United States. It requires businesses to warn consumers about chemicals that could cause cancer, birth defects, or reproductive harm. The list of chemicals is huge, around 900 substances, including those found in pesticides, household cleaners, food, drugs, dyes, and even car exhaust. If a product contains any of these chemicals above a certain level, the seller must put a warning label on it. The label has to be clear and easy to read. Usually, it features the word warning in bold capital letters, a yellow triangle with a black exclamation mark, the name of at least one chemical present, and the specific health risk like cancer or reproductive harm. Since January 1st of 2025, new rules have made these warnings longer and more detailed. Now, they must include the name of at least one chemical linked to each health risk. Businesses have until January 1st of 2028 to update all their labels to meet these new standards. This means products that already have warnings might need to be relabeled or reformulated. Proposition 65 applies everywhere in California, on products, in workplaces, and in public spaces, so consumers are always informed about potential chemical exposure. The law is strict. If a business fails to provide the proper warning, they can face fines up to $2,500 per violation each day. They can also be sued by the state or private parties. What makes Proposition 65 especially interesting is how it creates a landscape of warnings that are everywhere. You might see them on food packaging, electronics, or even in restaurants. Sometimes, the warnings seem overly cautious or confusing, especially since tiny traces of chemicals can trigger a warning. This has led to debates about whether the warnings are really helpful or just a legal requirement that makes products look scarier than they are. This law is a clear example of California's unique approach to consumer safety and environmental health. It's a law that makes the state stand out because of its detailed and sometimes quirky warnings, turning everyday shopping into a lesson in legal peculiarities.